ashes of the climb. We built our hopes on fault lines, on whispers thin as thread, each dream a tower reaching high above the tread. But storms don't care for effort, our hearts worn down to skin. They tear the sky regardless of how much we hold it in. A name, a goal, a promise repeated like a prayer, all cracked beneath the silence when no one is really there. The light we chased grew distant, just bayed against the black, and every time we touched the stars they only pushed us back. We ran until our shadows bled into the endless street, our feet more bruised and driven, our voices incomplete. Each step was made of hunger, of what we couldn't name, but all we found were locked doors that always looked the same. A voice, a stage, a moment, we swore we'd break the mold, but every wind turned hollow and every truth grew cold. We smiled for the illusion, performed with cracking grace, while something deep inside us vanished without a trace. They tell you keep on climbing as if it means you will, but mountains built from failures are mountains standing still. We screamed into the silence, we begged the world to hear, but all that came was laughters and echoes soaked in fear. A suit, a light, a label, just out of reach again. Another door swings open, but it never lets us in. The mirrors crack with effort, the mask begins to slide, refilling all the tired years we buried deep inside. We gave it all and then some, our fire, blood, and bone, but even gods fell silent when you suffer all alone. The roads repeat like curses, the storyline looks the same. Each failure carves a letter into your hollowed name. A dream, a spark, a vision, once bright now barely lit, still flickers in the ruins where we refuse to quit. But pride becomes a poison and hope becomes a chain, when every path you take still leads you back to pain. And in the end, what's left of those who reach and miss, just shadows of ambitions turn ghosts beneath the hiss. No crown, no light, no ending, no one to know your name, just ashes of the climb you made still smothering in shame. You smile for the silence, let failure kiss your head. You tried to make it into life, but life made you instead. We laughed a little softer when the voices turned to dust, and watched the ground grow closer as it swallowed what we trust. The faces in the mirror blinked twice and disappeared. A silence grew familiar, no longer something feared. A song, a line, a whisper, we couldn't tell what's real. The world became a carousel of wounds we couldn't fill. The clocks began to stutter, the hours bend and bleed. We slept beneath the ceiling cracks and talked with things we shed. A name, a shape, a moment began to slip and slide, like water through our fingers, like thoughts we couldn't hide. The sky outside kept screaming, though no one seemed to hear, and every night grew longer than the ache that brought us here. We write our dreams on napkins and burn them in the sink, drink coffee with our nightmares just to see if they could think. The walls began to moan, the floors would sometimes breathe, and something in the hallway begged us not to leave. A light, a door, a tapping, it came and then was gone, but still we followed barefoot down the path no sun had shown. The words stopped making sense, or maybe we just changed. The letters crawled like insects, the meanings rearranged. A thought, a crack, a shadow, it curled beneath the bed. It spoke to us in lullabies that left our reason dead. We saw our hands in water and swore they weren't our own, our skin too tight, our mouths too wide, our voices overthrown. Then laughter came, oh endless, like knives that learned to sing. It echoed down the stairwells where broken minds take wing. A crown, a throne, a kingdom of static wired glass, where every failure knelt before the ghost we led a mass. We rolled it from a corner with paper crowns and screams, and kissed the teeth of madness as it chewed apart our dreams. And now we sat in silence with the ashes of our climb, no longer fearing failure, no longer fearing time. For time has lost all meaning and failure has a face. It sleeps beside us nightly in this cold forgotten place. A laugh, a hum, a whisper, we echo what it said. You tried to make it into life, but life made you instead.